Hey, what's up, bootstrappers and replay viewers? All right, so Ryan Nickel coming at you with another video here. So this is going to change the course and direction of what I'm doing. So the way that I've decided to do this is, so over the years, let me give you a little bit of backstory here. So over the years, when I first got started in this business, didn't know anything about real estate investing. I had an idea conceptually, but I didn't actually physically know what I was doing, and that was because I'd never done it. I mean, no one's born into this world knowing it. So I actually had a mentor to kind of take me under his wing. He's like, here, this is how you do this is what you negotiate, this is how you say these things. And I watched him do several deals, and then when I got a deal, I brought it to him and he negotiated for me. I got to sit in on the negotiation and watch how things went. It gave me the confidence to know exactly what to say, how to say it, and when to say it. And it was like fantastic. So that after a year of working with him, I was able to branch off and to do my own deals. And then I came back to him and was like, hey, kind of new situation, hadn't discovered this yet, or haven't done this yet. And so he helped out. It was it was always cool to do that. And since then, I've gone on my own. I've done my own 3-day trainings. I've done several different things with individuals and have helped them out. And toying with the idea of what do I want to do with Bootstrap? Like, Bootstrap for me was always like, hey, if you're just getting started in this business and you need to get started, let me help you out here. And the problem that I had with this as I was growing this was I was also growing my business as well. And in order for me to take time away from my business, I needed to justify that time. And so I was charging a lot of money for that. So my 3-day events, they were, $3,500. If you wanted to do my virtual courses, they're anywhere from $1,500 to $2,500. I mean, there's all this time investment on my part. And now that my business has, been very successful over the years, I have a lot more flexibility in my time where I can justify, hey, I can take some time off and work with somebody, but it also had to be on a, it really needed to work for me. Like, you had to be super special. Like, you had to show me that you were interested. You weren't just going to hey, pop in, pop out whenever it was convenient for you, that you were actually dedicated to making yourself and this lifestyle work for you. For example, when I got into this real estate game, I was broke. I was on food stamps, and for a time bit, I was homeless. I was sharing the story with, we just hired somebody, a new employee, so I was sharing my story with her yesterday. She's like, you left your wife and she took you back? I'm like, no, it wasn't quite like that. We were living in Tahoe. The opportunity was in Georgia. I had to leave my wife because I couldn't afford to take the whole family and not know that it was going to work or not. I still didn't know that it was going to work. I had this self-belief issue. I was like, oh man, can I really make this happen? And so I did. I left my wife and kids to take this opportunity, living in the back of this guy's office on the floor, trying to make things work out. And after several months, yeah, it did. It worked out. I was like, oh my gosh, whew, got some money coming in. We moved the family out to Georgia, stood there for about a year, and then came back to California. And so yeah, she took me back. She never left me. She stood by my side the entire time. I mean, can you imagine what kind of woman it takes to, she was pregnant, by the way, with our fourth. So she's pregnant with our fourth, and she's raising our other 3 kids by herself as a single mom while I'm over in Georgia trying to figure out how to make this work. So yeah, strong woman, amazing woman. Blessed to have her in my life. Blessed that we are still together after 13 beautiful years and 5 children later. So with that said, I made the commitment. I was all in going across country. And I get it that, me working with some individuals that, hey, I'm gonna go drive for dollars for you, Ryan, I'm gonna go do this for you and stuff like that, that there's not real commitment there. You're like, you can bounce anytime you want. Another opportunity comes along, fantastic. So here's what I've decided to do. And this is where I think that there is a great opportunity for people that they're just getting started in this business. Bootstrap is for those that are just, hey, they're just getting started. They don't have a whole lot of disposable cash. Like, you don't have thousands of dollars to invest in a coach right from the get-go. This is going to be your best option. It's not a free option, but it's not, a thousands of dollars option either. And so here's what I have for you. And like I said, this is going to be the best thing ever. So this is not going to be about wholesaling, though I do a lot of wholesaling. My my expertise comes in the realm of creative financing with lease options, subject to, contract for deed, any kind of creative financing, seller financing, where the seller is going to be able to carry back a note, all of it or a portion of it for you. All of that is where I really shine and where I've done a lot of my success has come from over the years. And so what I am doing is I have put together a training, and you'll have access to basically all of the training that I have. So it's going to be a monthly subscription, and the monthly subscription gives you access to all the training that I've ever done or that I ever will do, because I'll continue to pour more training into this. And we have one live Q&A call. These will all be recorded in case you can't access them live, so you can submit your questions in. And we'll actually be going over your deals and answering any questions that you have for roughly about an hour to an hour and a half every single Monday. More than likely it'll be about 10 a.m. Monday morning. And the whole idea is you need to have somebody over your shoulder. And with you doing this, we're also going to be able to do deals together. And that's the whole reason for this. It's not a low-cost ticket to access training is one thing. Yeah, big deal. You know what? You can go on YouTube and probably find all this information somewhere, rather than in one centralized location. But it's having access to a mentor who's actually like, I want to partner with you. Like, that's the main goal. It's like, I want to partner. I have a goal that in the next year I want to get 50 more houses. And so I can get 50 more houses. And these are cash flowing houses. So I do a lot of wholesaling and do some flipping as well right now. If I wanted to get the 50, I could probably do that in about a 2-year period, 2.5-year span, to add 50 more cash flowing properties to my portfolio. But I had the idea, what if I did it in a year? And I thought, how would I do that in a year? Would I have to hire more people to go drive for dollars for me? And I thought, no. What if I helped myself by helping others? Or by helping others, I helped myself? Here's the idea, and here's the grand vision that I had for Bootstrap, was that I would be able to share my knowledge with the hopes that I'm helping you guys grow your cash flow monthly. That you're out there finding properties, we're negotiating, we're taking them down. You're my eyes, my ears, my boots on the ground, hence Bootstrap. And by doing that, we're able to get these properties, we're able to split the cash flow, we're able to split the profits on the down payments on these properties, and we're able to grow each other's portfolio, because these would be joint properties that we would own together at the same time. And I'd be able to increase my monthly cash flow goals by working with others. And so this is how this works, is you need to have some kind of credibility. I have books that I have written that I can that you can buy at cost. So instead of going on to Amazon and paying like whatever they are, like $15-20 per book, you can buy them at my cost. I think it's like $4.18 or whatever cost to print these days. It fluctuates. But you can use those books as leverage. You can say, hey, this is my partner. He wrote this book. Like, I have trouble selling your house. I have defending yourself from foreclosure. I have why your house can't sell. All these great books that I use as tools and resources when I'm talking to sellers to, one, build credibility, but also to you be leveraged as strategic tools for them to go ahead and do business with me versus anybody else. But not only that, included in this monthly membership, I'm going to give you some call capture numbers so that you're going to have a website. So you're also going to be getting a website. So you'll have a website, and this website will have a phone number. This phone number will have recorded. So whatever comes in, those will be recorded conversations. So you don't have to worry about oh crap, what did he say? What's going on? It's all recorded, and it'll ring directly to your cell phone. And so as long as we're working together, you'll have access to this website or multiple websites depending on what your market is. And also, these call capture numbers as well. And so that's what it is. I mean, it's no big deal. It's as far as what it is. I need to know that someone is definitely serious and that they're going to be in this for the long haul, that they're not going to be like, I'm going to sign up for a month, strip the website of all the content and bounce out of it. Well, one, you won't be able to do that because it's time released. You can't just go in there and download everything and bounce and say, I'm done. Because there's no way you're going to be able to go through all the information in a day or a week or anything like that. There's so much content there. And so the way it's going to work is it'll be a $500 initiation, and then it'll be $97 a month after that. That's at least what I'm starting out with. And that includes the one website and the number. If someone wants to have multiple websites, so instead of just like, hey, your company name and logo and testimonials and things like that in your market, it's something else. And you want to have like a defending yourself from foreclosure website. You also want to have a deals submission website, or a deal, where your website, all these other things out there that can go into it. We may look at like a 197 or like a 297, just depending on the amount of work and resources that I'll have to employ on my staff to do these things and to manage them and make sure that they're all working for you and stuff like that. So anyway, or we may just, I don't know. I haven't got that far yet. I just got the idea. It's free flowing. We're bootstrapping this together, but I would love to work with you. And this allows me to work with anybody in any one of the 50 states here. And we can go ahead and we can start working, immediately. And you guys can start joining our monthly coaching calls, get your deals submitted, and we can start having, me work with and negotiate with your sellers so that we can get these deals done. So anyway, if you're interested in this, go ahead and send me a message to bootstraprei@gmail.com, and we'll get you started. All right, talk to you soon. And just remember, guys, you are just one deal away from changing your entire financial future. All it is just one deal. And this one deal with my mentoring help will not only bless your life, but it'll bless my life, and you'll be able to go on and do many, many more deals like I have done with my mentor. After mentoring with him for about 18 months, a year daily. So I was with him immersed daily, every single day with him for one full year, and then on my own afterwards for another 6 months. So I mean, the equivalent of that has given me confidence and changed my life forever. And I want to be able to help you guys do the same thing. All right, cheers.